digital age is no longer just about right or wrong. It is about responsibility, honesty, and accountability. Especially when technology, AI, online learning platforms, and digital resources becomes part of our everyday academic life.
In today's digital age, learning has become faster, easier, and more accessible. But behind this convenience, the serious issue is quite the growing student ethics.
Our group selected this issue because AI tools like ChatGPT, Gemini has changed how students learn, but many of them misuse technology in ways that weaken academic integrity and ethical values. Many students nowadays copy assignment using AI without understanding, plagiarize from the internet, skip online classes but still mark attendance, and share tutorial answer with their friends in WhatsApp groups. Their main goals is not knowledge but grades. Over time, they become lazy to think, dishonest and irresponsible, even though they appear academically successful. This shows that modern education is strong in intelligence but weak in ethics. In Malaysia and globally, academic dishonesty among university students is increasingly due to uncontrolled of use AI and online resources.
Next is the solution based on Islamic perspective. From an AQLI or intellectual perspective, education is meant to develop students' thinking skills, not just grades. Knowledge must be truly understood and not simply copied from the internet or AI tools. Learning trains students to think critically, solve problems, and make responsible decisions. When students rely on shortcuts like cheating, plagiarism, or overusing AI without understanding, they may pass exam and get good grades. However, they will lose real skills that are essential for learning. They will often lack competence and confidence when facing challenges, and they become unprepared for real-world problems which affects both themselves and society. Logically, unethical academic behavior reduces the quality of education, undermines trust in qualification, and creates a culture where success is measured only by results, not by understanding. Therefore, AQLI teaches us that true success in education comes from genuine understanding, critical thinking, and personal effort, and not from shortcuts or superficial achievement.
In Islam, knowledge is not just information or grades. It is an amanah, a trust from Allah. Allah reminds us in the Quran, Surah An-Nisa, indeed Allah commands you to render trust with justice. This verse teaches us that anything entrusted to us, including knowledge, must be handled with honesty and responsibility. Knowledge in Islam is an act of worship. When a student studies sincerely, they are rewarded by Allah. But when someone cheats, lies, or deceives, it goes against Islamic teachings. Cheating is haram because it breaks trust, removes barakah, and harms both the individual and society. The Prophet Muhammad SAW taught us that every action matters and everything will be accounted for in the hereafter. From the NAQLI perspective, Islam teaches us that knowledge must be gained with sincerity, honesty, and responsibility. When we respect knowledge, Allah increases us in wisdom and success, not only in this world but in the next.
In modern education, knowledge must be guided by both the mind and the heart. This is where AQLI and NAQLI work together. AQLI develops critical thinking, logic, and problem-solving skills. It teaches students how to analyze information and use technology effectively. NAQLI provides moral and spiritual guidance. It reminds students that knowledge is a trust from Allah, and every action is accountable. AQLI without NAQLI produce intelligent but unethical individuals. NAQLI without AQLI produce good values without strong competence. When AQLI and NAQLI are integrated, students think before they act, use technology responsibly, and choose honesty over shortcut. This balance creates students who are not only smart, but also trustworthy, successful in both this world and hereafter.
With the rise of AI and online learning, many students focus on grades than ethics. So what is your point of view about this?
Okay, hi. My opinion about this issue is that, you see, like, AI tools are everywhere. Everyone's using AI tools nowadays. Okay, we cannot run away from this, okay? But there is a proper way of using it, okay? So AI and online learning tools, in my opinion, they are useful tools, okay? But they should not be used to replace good values, okay? Because when students focus only on grades, they may forget about honesty, about being responsible towards their studies, about the values of being a student, okay? So education, for me, is not only about getting good results, but it is also about learning what is wrong and also what is right, okay? So schools and universities, they should guide students to how to use AI in an ethical way, okay? Not just to chase good marks.
Alright, thank you, Doctor. I really appreciate that perspective from you. So let us move to our second and last question, which is, since many students nowadays use AI to complete assignments and tutorials, So, how do you think they will adapt in the future workforce later in their life?
Okay, all right. So you're right. Many students use AI tools, okay, to settle their assignments, okay, to do their write up or any task, okay. So for me, there is no harm in using this, but the problem is that too much relying on AI tools, this sometimes can hinder our brain from thinking actively because we are relying on something else to give us answer, okay. So this actually has consequences now on the future workplace that they're going to be. So in the future workplace, so AI will be commonly used by everyone. All the employees will be using it, different AI tools, okay. But people are still needed to think and make decisions because these AI tools, they can suggest something, but they can't really solve problem for us. They can suggest few options, and then you choose. You are still the decision maker to choose the best option. Okay, so students who rely too much on AI, they may find it like hard to solve real life problems by themselves. Okay, because they're relying too much on AI tools. Okay, however, students who use AI as a support tool, okay, while still thinking critically by themselves, checking their own work, they have potential to adapt well with the situation. Okay, because employers, they value people who can think, who can communicate, who can act responsibly. So these kind of employees, they hold a value in the company that they're working in.
So the conclusion is, the risk of unethical student behavior in the digital age show that intellectual knowledge alone is not enough. While technology makes learning easier and faster, it also challenges students' honesty, responsibility, and integrity. When education focuses only on grades, students may succeed academically but fail to develop strong character. Integrating AQLI, which is critical thinking and intellectual understanding, with NAQLI, which is moral guidance from the Quran and Sunnah, produce students who are intelligent, honest, responsible, and trustworthy. True success is measured not only by academic achievement, but by character integrity, leading to success is both student and akhlak. True knowledge put the mind and ethics move the soul.